Grace is trapped, Leon's gone, and this care center is about to become an absolute slaughterhouse. I'm Sabrina Plummer, welcome to Shaky GG. If you're staring at your new PS5 wondering what to dive into, we break down all the must-play titles so you don't have to. Hit that like button and definitely subscribe so you're here for what happens next. A unicorn trinket box? Classic Resident Evil? Key items are always extra. Let's see what antique bling we got.
I don't want to die here.
Whoa, okay, it's a children's ward, but they're in glass cages? Yeah, nothing messed up about this at all. Absolutely nothing. She knows Grace from before. Our girl's been here longer than we thought. Things just got complicated.
You're the lady from before.
Grace is trying to stay gentle, but she's freaked. That's what makes her great. She's an analyst, not a soldier.
You're, Did anyone hurt you?
They did what to their eyes? Oh my god. The medicine made them blind? We've gone from creepy to full-on illegal human experimentation in like 30 seconds. This is bad. This is so bad.
The doctors gave us both medicine. Made our eyes go.
The empty bed. Ugh. Grace's instincts kick in, even terrified. Her mom survived Raccoon City. This drive runs in the family.
There's another bed in this, My friend.
Her friend Marie just vanished? So they aren't just experimenting on these kids, they're disappearing them. Okay, we have to find out what happened to her. We have to...
I'm sorry. When it happened, I was happy it wasn't me.
Those eyes. Yikes. This kid's been through too much. Asking if that feeling is bad. Heartbreaking.
Is that bad?
Grace bails. Can't blame her. That was too heavy. Back to investigating.
Keep looking around.
Ugh, the sounds she's making are so unsettling. This whole game's first-person perspective for Grace is designed to make you feel this vulnerable. And it is 100% working. I am so stressed. Okay, thank God, a typewriter. In a world of complete chaos, the sound of a save point is the one good thing we can rely on. Let's lock in that progress before whatever fresh hell awaits us. There's our welcome party. Moon, sun, star. Moon. Got it. This feels like peak Resident Evil puzzle design. A completely nonsensical sequence that's somehow the key to everything. The chairman sounds important. We definitely need to remember that name. And is that a drawing of the puzzle box itself? They're really holding our hand on this one. The satisfaction of solving one of these puzzles never gets old. Just lining up the symbols, hearing that final click, chef's kiss. It's a tiny moment of control in a world where you have absolutely none. Now, let's see our prize. The moon quartz. Okay, another key item to add to the collection. We're slowly but surely piecing together our escape route. Now, we just have to get back out of this room without becoming zombie chow. Easy, right? Wait, the red jewel opens a casino? What kind of messed up hospital has a secret casino and bar attached? The extravagance of umbrella-adjacent evil genius layers will never not be completely wild to me. This is absurd. Yes, steroids. Finally, a health upgrade. In a game this brutal, every single extra hit point counts. It's wild that Capcom brought back this classic item. Now Grace can take, like, one extra scratch before dying. Progress? Classic Resident Evil. The keycard we need is in a dismembered limb. You. Growls too close. Not the time for empty bottles, Grace. The transition from the opulent main areas to these darker, more utilitarian hallways is so jarring. The mask is slipping and we're starting to see the ugly reality of this place. Something awful happened here. Smart! Ducking into the save room. Never know what's behind these doors. Back out fast. No time to waste. That brief safety makes the dread worse. Here we go. The East Wing hospital wards. This is it. We're officially leaving the weirdly fancy part of the mansion and heading into the belly of the beast. I am not ready for what we're about to see. Keep checking those drawers. You never know what you'll find. Files, ammo, a random green herb. Every little bit helps. The environmental storytelling in these games is always top-notch, painting a picture of what went down. My god, it's still alive. Grace checks closer. Nerves of steel. The brutality. What were they doing? The shackle proves it wasn't medical. The sounds it's making are just awful. This is the kind of stuff that gives you nightmares. We are so far beyond a simple zombie outbreak here. This is methodical, calculated cruelty. It's pure evil. Ooh, a hemolytic injector. A stealth takedown weapon? Nice. This is a game changer. Since Grace isn't a powerhouse like Leon or Chris, having a way to avoid direct combat is going to be absolutely crucial for survival. One shot, one kill. Brutal but necessary. Silent takedowns are a huge advantage. Hope we have enough. Whoa, okay, no time to celebrate. We've got another one. This is when things get frantic. Trying to land those headshots while it's bearing down on you is pure panic. The stomp is a classic move. Gotta conserve that ammo. Stay down. In Resident Evil, keep shooting until it's dead. Extra bullets bring peace of mind. Clear. A bucket of blood. Because of course there's a bucket of blood, this place just gets more and more charming. Time for a quick inventory check. Let's see what lore we've picked up from all this chaos. There it is, Victor Gideon, ex-Umbrella. This confirms our worst fears. It's not just some copycat, this is a direct continuation of Umbrella's work with the T-virus. We are in the middle of a full-blown bioterror incident, and Grace is all alone. Another one like the first. A production line of horror. Details are sickening, but Grace needs to see everything.
Oh, God.
It's easy to just see these as monsters, but they were people. The shackles, the dissections. Grace is uncovering a crime scene, not just fighting zombies. Now what's in this safe? Hopefully something useful after all that. The classic safe-cracking minigame. So tense! You have to listen for the clicks so carefully. The sound design here is perfect for building that tension. One wrong move and you have to start all over. Come on, Grace, you got this. Blood collector. Cool mechanic. Grace uses science, not just bullets. A fresh take for the series. Okay, this molecular puzzle is actually sick. It's like a little sci-fi minigame inside the horror. We're literally rearranging the virus's structure. This is how Grace fights back, not with muscles, but with her mind. It's a great way to show her character through gameplay. Yes, we cracked it! handgun ammo, and more injectors from science. And we got the achievement. Let's go. Being able to craft our own supplies from the very thing trying to kill us is a huge strategic advantage. Science is awesome. Okay, let's see what we can cook up. Having a robust crafting system is a lifesaver in survival horror. It forces you to make tough decisions about what to prioritize. More damage, more healing, or special items. Every choice matters when resources are this scarce. Okay, can we just take a second to breathe? My heart is pounding right out of my chest right now. If you're feeling the tension too and you're digging the story so far, do me a huge favor and tap that like button. It honestly helps so much. The isolation ward. That sounds like a place I absolutely do not want to go. Using an antique coin as a key is so wonderfully random. This game really leans into the classic RE puzzle logic, and I am here for it. No, what was in that?
Not good.
The Requiem revolver. She needed this. Real firepower feels earned after everything. An override manual for the blood collector. This feels important. Increasing its capacity means more resources, which means better chances of survival. It's these small upgrades that make all the difference when you're constantly fighting for your life. What just happened? She shoved Grace. Room turned red. New ability? Oh, not again. She was just trying to analyze the blood sample. This game is relentless. It never gives you a moment to breathe. Nowhere is safe. Another death. Capcom meant it. Bringing back survival horror? Brutal. Nice shot. Taking him down before he even knew we were here. After all those deaths, being proactive feels so good. Let's make this one count. A med injector from the body. Sweet. Our reward for a clean kill. All right, now that it's quiet, what exactly was he doing to that cadaver? Something under the shackle. A hidden key, maybe. And of course, we can't use the blood collector. The game is making us work for this one. The blood lab. This looks like the heart of the operation. So much expensive equipment, all dedicated to this madness. Let's see what secrets we can find in here. Dr. Richardson, new name, speeding up mutation patterns. Why accelerate it?
Experiment.
They vanished? Ghosts now? This just got weirder. Red Haze isn't friendly. More appear now. Something triggered. Facilities more hostile. A lockpick. Ticket into all those locked drawers. Never leave home without one. Puzzle box in that photo? Classic RE, hiding clues in mundane objects. Good eye. Chairman's office with Mitchell Bennett. The weird-haired guy is Bennett. Photo ties to the Moon Sun Star note. She checks the box closely. Detail matters. Examine everything. Not just surviving, but observing. Keys lost. Need corrosive for the cabinet. Clear objective. Find the conference room. Get acid. Artificial organ transplantation experiment team. Well, that explains the bodies in the morgue. This facility was doing some seriously grim work. Right, so this must be the cabinet mentioned in the note. The puzzle box with that special sun quartz is inside. Now all we need is something to melt that lock off. Locked tight. Need acid or bolt cutters? Time to add that to our shopping list. Going back to the photos for another look. Smart. Maybe there's another clue hidden in plain sight that we missed the first time around. Every detail matters. Crafting a makeshift knife is a solid move. They break easily, but having a defensive item to get out of a grab can be the difference between life and death. You can never have too many backups in a situation like this. Note again, find the conference room, get corrosive, closer to a major puzzle piece. Nice, a level 1 ID wristband. Finally, a way to get through some of those locked security doors. Taking it off a still twitching body is par for the course, I guess. It's always satisfying to get a key that opens up more of the map. What is that thing?
Oh, shit!
Yes, a lockpick success. Let's see what treasure awaits. A rare metal? That sounds fancy. This is probably used for crafting some high-tier ammo, like magnum rounds. Definitely worth holding onto for a rainy, monster-filled day. She did it. The power of blood trophy, let's go. Successfully crafting one of these special injectors feels like a huge win. We're turning their own weapon against them. Quick save in the guard office. After that monster, locking progress is a must. This hall feels like our unsafe hub. A hip pouch. Gold for RE veterans. More inventory space is the best upgrade. Carry more herbs and bullets. Back to the save room. Secured the hip pouch. Mission accomplished. Regroup and plan next move. Not dealing with that now. Running is smart. Conserve health and ammo. Survival's the goal. Into the kitchen, disaster zone. Kitchens in RE are never friendly. Something tells me we're not alone. Blood collector in a giant pot. Grim, but resources are resources. Plenty for crafting. Spoke too soon. He's not happy. They lurch from darkness for maximum panic. Fight or fly! Good shots. Stumbling buys time to create distance. Close combat's a nightmare in first person. Another one. Hallway's a death trap. Tactical retreat into the dining room. Hope it's empty. Buildings' creaks are as scary as the monsters. Storage room looks promising for supplies. Keep the flashlight moving. Darkness is the real enemy. Every shadow hides something. Knife and ammo, every bit counts. Scavenging's the name of the game. Supplies define you. Creature sounds aren't fading. Get out before we're cornered. This room's a dead end. Lovely dinner party. Environmental storytelling's fantastic. Bloody final moments of the staff. Another blood pool. They ensure we have crafting resources. We'll need them. just soaking in the horror. It's scenes like this that make Resident Evil so memorable. It's not just jump scares, it's a deep, permeating sense of dread and tragedy. Okay, let's move. Sensitive to light, new weakness to exploit. Into the bloody bathroom, why not? Bathtub full of blood, not even surprised anymore. Just another Tuesday in Resident Evil. Hey, just a quick thought for all my fellow PlayStation gamers out there. If your whole thing is finding those unforgettable, iconic experiences for your PS5, this channel is basically built for you. Consider subscribing to join the crew. We're always finding the next big adventure. Flushing summons a zombie, hates light too, consistent trait, knife saves ammo. Why the mess? They're talking, like coherent thoughts. They're not just mindless monsters, there's still someone in there. That's horrifying. Looks like a doctor, not attacking the other. Is he in charge? Could be a researcher? The transmission, it's immediate. Get out of there, Grace. That thing is brand new and probably super strong. The blood-soaked examination room seems like a great place to hide. Right? It's the doctor. Knife's a last resort. No choice. Way too close. Back to the science. Time to analyze the blood we've collected. This is Grace's turf. Let's see if we can get an edge on these things. A blood compound synthesis file. This sounds like a recipe. Are they creating this stuff on purpose? This is feeling less like an accident and more like a deliberate experiment. Safe's open, full of antique coins, useful for upgrades. All that tension was worth it. That knife attack was brutal. She's in critical health now. If she doesn't heal immediately, the next hit will be her last. The pressure is on. Back again. Deep breaths. Trial and error. We know the ambush is coming. Try a different approach. There they are. A quick reload and she's ready. The key is to keep them at a distance and go for the head. Easier said than done when you're panicking, but she's holding her own here. Patient records. Okay. More lore. Auditory sensitivity. So they're vulnerable to sound? That could be a huge weakness to exploit later on. Good find. There it is. The corrosive. Our key to opening that researcher's cabinet and getting the puzzle box. It feels like we're finally making some real progress towards getting out of this nightmare. Whoa! Who is this guy? He seems way too calm for the situation. This has to be the man in charge. This has to be Victor Gideon. He knows her name. Miss Ashcroft. Creepy. He was expecting her. She was targeted.
You? I was just looking for Dr. Richardson.
Liberated her? Megalomaniac? Thinks he's the hero. Bad news.
I liberated you.
Who are you?
Yep, there's the confirmation. Dr. Victor Gideon, the director of this whole nightmare factory. At least now we have a name for the devil himself.
I run this center.
He's been looking for her? You're not like other people. What does that mean? What is so special about Grace? This is a huge reveal.
Not like other people, you know.
Elpis? What is Elpis? And she's the key to setting it free? This is getting into some weird, almost mythological territory. Gideon's plan is way bigger than just a new virus. This could have massive implications for the whole RE universe.
Elpis can finally be set free.
Made her? What does he mean?
Why me?
Oh. Because my master made you who you are.
Phase too! The conversation is over. Whatever his plan is, it's happening right now. The alarm, the red lights. It's time to go. Run, Grace! Hidden under the hood? Transforming? Not sticking around to find out. Get out!
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Yes, barricade the door. Anything to slow him down. The whole dynamic just shifted from a tense conversation to a desperate chase. Gideon is no longer just a calm villain. He's a direct physical threat. The way he's hunting her, calling her name, it's terrifying. She looks absolutely broken. This is pure survival now. She has to find a way to escape him. That lunge. He's not messing around anymore. The polite doctor is gone, and what's left is a monster. This is the big chase sequence. Let's go. Back to the cabinet. She got away from Gideon, and now it's time to get that puzzle box. The sizzle of the acid on the lock is so satisfying. One step closer to getting out of this place for good. Sun quartz. Now we have moon and sun. Key to the giant door in the main hall. Spencer's research? As in Ozwell E. Spencer, the founder of Umbrella? Okay. This just went from bad to apocalyptic. A virus that can control memories and is that what's inside Grace? Massive lore drop. T-virus strain is a mind control plague. Connects to the series' biggest villain. Gideon's master is from Spencer's circle. Blood transformation is evolution. Classic eugenics villain talk. Spencer's vision lives on, and Grace is at the center. Yes, the wristband works. Finally, we can get through this security door. This should open up a whole new section of the facility to explore. And another death. He is just relentless. This enemy is clearly designed to be a major obstacle, forcing you to learn his patterns and find a way around him rather than fighting him head-on. This is pure survival horror design. Begging for the mess to stop. Lingering humanity makes them tragic. She's in pain. Grace puts her down. No triumph. Nice escape from the grapple. But now she's cornered. And of course, that's when Chairman decides to show up. This is the worst possible situation. There's nowhere to run. More steroids! Yes, that permanent health boost is going to be invaluable, especially with enemies like Chairman running around. Every bit of durability helps. This is a huge find that could make the difference in the next big fight. She managed to lose him for now. That was way too close. The constant threat of a pursuer enemy really ramps up the tension and makes every moment feel unsafe. You can never relax. Okay, a moment to breathe. Save the game. Manage the inventory. This is the strategic loop of Resident Evil. Surviving the horror, then taking a quiet moment to prepare for whatever fresh hell comes next. It's a beautiful, stressful cycle. A converged blood specimen, and some heavy-duty ammo. This feels like we're gearing up for the endgame. These powerful resources wouldn't be here unless something big was coming. Alright, analyzing the converged specimen. This has to be the final piece of the puzzle. Unlocking med injectors and more ammo recipes right now is perfect timing. We're going to need all the healing and firepower we can get for the final stretch. Stocking up, crafting a hemolytic injector for a potential stealth opportunity, and topping off the handgun ammo. Every bullet is precious. This is the last chance to prepare before the point of no return. A transfusion bag, and a reversible specimen. This sounds incredibly important. Is this the key to a cure? Could Grace actually reverse the process? This could change everything. His work depends on that child's data. Confirmed, one of those girls is the key. Twisted plan laid bare. Gideon needs genetic data from one child. Grab an empty injector, craft countermeasures, quick herb grab, and then some inventory Tetris. Combining the blood collector with the transfusion bag makes it ready for analysis. It's these small moments of preparation that define survival horror. You're not just reacting, you're planning ahead for the next inevitable crisis. Med injector ready. Full heal in your pocket. Boost confidence, ready for whatever's next. More blood collection. Grace builds an arsenal of biological data, her main weapon when bullets are scarce. Another science puzzle. Another victory for our girl. Unlocking steroids and stabilizers is huge. The stabilizers might help with the hallucinatory effects from that injection earlier. This is a massive upgrade to our survivability. She's getting so good at these puzzles. It really shows her character's intelligence. While someone like Leon would be blasting his way through, Grace is literally outsmarting the virus on a molecular level. It's such a cool concept for a protagonist. It was playing dead. No. Okay. Okay, respawned, healed up, and back to the science. Analyzing the hemolytic injector itself is a smart move. If she can understand how it works, maybe she can improve it or find a way to combat the virus in her own system. Custom blood collectors are designed for this specific strain. It's all bespoke evil. And now, with that knowledge, she crafts another injector, ready to turn their science against them once more. A full heal, and we're on the move. The facility is on red alert now. This feels like the final push. Everything is more dangerous. The atmosphere is screaming, "Get out now!" And we're heading right back into the most dangerous part of the building. He's coming right through. Did he just say shoulder roast? Wrench! Classic RE tool for rusted bolts. Should open new paths. The safe code for the bar and lounge. We can finally open that safe we saw hours ago. It's awesome how the game loops you back to earlier areas with new keys and tools. The level design is so interconnected, just like the classic Spencer Mansion. Confirmation. Background check on Grace Ashcroft, FBI analyst. Gideon did his homework, knew exactly who he targeted. He got back up! Never turn your back! She fought him off. Too close. Health slow again. Alright, time to craft our ultimate healing item. Combining that green herb gives us the med injector. And we got the trophy. Blood. More blood. A perfect summary of our experience here. We are now officially masters of survival crafting. One last save. This is it. The calm before the storm. Fully stocked, fully healed, and we know what we're up against. Let's go finish this and put an end to Gideon's nightmare once and for all. Okay, so Grace is out, but definitely not safe, and we still don't know what Gideon is doing to Leon. I am not okay. Also, let me know in the comments just one word that sums up that whole sequence. This is Sabrina Plummer, and I'll see you in part 3.